Looking for a place to talk with a load of Ninjago community members? Look no further, as my Ninjago Discord server is the perfect place. If you're interested in Ninjago competitions, events, and a lot more, trust me, you're going to love it there. Link will be at the very top of the description. We hope to see you all there. This is something I've waited to talk about for a while now, as I don't want to be disrespectful in any way, shape or form towards Kirby Morrow, and I just want you guys to know that I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way in this video. That is just not my intention at all. Today we are going to be talking about the character of Cole, the possibilities that are left for what they could potentially do with his character moving forward, and what I think is the most likely option. Let's not waste any more time here, and let's get straight into it. As our first option, Cole simply gets recast, so he'd have a total new voice actor. Whether or not that voice actor would sound similar to Kirby is totally unknown, but if Cole sounded completely different, they'd most likely have to have an actual canon explanation for that, or it isn't going to make much sense. This is an option that I think I'd like the most personally. On the flip side of that, I can also imagine people getting pretty mad over this without any rational thought beforehand. I do hope that doesn't happen, but I just have that gut feeling that it will unfortunately happen. Cole getting recast makes quite a bit of sense to me, and when you look at it from a slightly more logical viewpoint, this one makes quite a bit of sense in my opinion. As our second main option that I think is kind of possible, is that Cole gets removed from the show in honour of Kirby Morrow. Of course, they'd need a good canon reason for this, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense, but if they came to the conclusion that having a new voice actor for Cole would be disrespectful, this is pretty much the only other choice they have, honestly, and while this one would definitely cause a huge amount of uproar from the fans, I think this is still a viable option, and one I see them potentially implementing next year. Now then, which do I think is actually going to happen, and which do I think is the most likely option? For me, I definitely believe that the first one, Cole getting recast, is by far the most likely option here. When you look at it from a business standpoint, completely getting rid of one of the main ninja permanently doesn't sound like a good business move on LEGO's part, and doing that would ultimately reduce some of their sales on the sets. It may seem scummy, yes, that's fair, but that is just how LEGO operates, and that's what I think their mindset is when it comes to this kind of situation. The other option is still valid, but ultimately, I just don't see it happening. I think it'd also be easier for him to just be recast, and then have a small in-universe explanation for the voice change. So hopefully this video was informative. Do feel free to leave your own personal opinions on this down below in the comment section, and of course, make sure you keep it respectful. That is about all I have to say for this video here. With this being said, I will see you all in my next one.